3,
Three,
2,
two,
1.
one. Really?
That was perfect.
Okay, you adjusted, so you just do whatever you do.
Yeah.
And I'll do whatever I do.
Okay, for the recording.
Wait. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm waiting. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1. All right.
Was that good?
I think so.
Good.
I think you'll figure out how to line them up anyway.
Yeah. We discovered last time that this is not necessary, and yet here we are, doing it again.
I think it's just fun. I think it's a fun way to start. It, like, centers us.
Yeah.
It gets us ready.
Yeah.
Wow. Do we have to introduce ourselves?
Oh my gosh, we do.
People
But wait,
are like,
I do have to
who
say
are
something
these
first.
fuckers?
One thing I did not...
We swear.
Yes, we have to.
Okay.
Or maybe... I know. I think whatever happens, happens.
Well, you know, on YouTube, it can't be in, like, the first 30 seconds. You know, did you know that?
No. Also, we've been recording for 9 minutes.
What? No, we
Oh,
haven't.
I'm lying. I'm sorry.
That might be for, like, monetization.
The meeting. Oh, yeah.
On YouTube.
Okay, I don't know if this is a... Never mind. I was going to ask a question, but I feel like it's not a question for the podcast.
Whatever. Yeah, so I feel like you can't...
wait. Here's a question. Are we going to do cuts and things like that?
I think so. But
okay.
I think limited.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Okay, so intros?
Yeah, intros.
Okay, so what are we going to say? Hi.
Just introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Max. I'm 21. What else?
Was that a Vine reference?
I think so. Kind of embarrassed now.
It's alright. It wasn't a very good one.
Yeah.
Because I had to ask if it was. But I had a feeling that's what you were going for. But continue. Introducing yourself. Who are you?
I'm in Rochester, New York right now. That's where I was born and raised. And I'm a theater student at Fordham University.
Not for long.
Not for long, graduating. Woo woo! And I don't know what else to say. What was I going to say? I was going to say something and then I didn't. Whatever. Okay.
I'm Jayla. I use she, her pronouns. I'm in Tawnytown, Maryland. Exactly. If you're listening to this, I don't know if you heard Max, but he went, so. What else? Oh, I'm a theater student too.
But we're not actors. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah, we are not actors. Actually, Max was a little bit of an actor.
Being good at acting and being an actor are not the same thing. There are some actors who don't have the first part.
Yeah. I love Chris Evans. Anywho.
We'll get to him later.
Yeah, we really will. Actually, okay, it doesn't matter. Anywho.
Finish your intro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know what else to say. What did you say?
That's it, I think.
Yeah. I'm 20. I'm a Libra. Max is a Pisces. I'm an Enneagram 9, INFP, or J. It switches. Max probably doesn't know any of those things, but I feel like people are interested in that.
I would have to take it because I don't know it by heart.
That's all right. I think you're 6
I always end up with the same
4.
one.
Yeah. Good. Well, that makes sense because it's about your personality. Uh-oh.
I guess that would check out.
Was that your computer?
No,
that it couldn't have been your computer.
Wheezing. Thank you very much. Okay. So you're going to kick us off with a topic of discussion.
Sure. Okay. Oh, what I was saying before is I didn't think this through very much. And I don't know if I can, exit out of the recording thing on my phone. It's okay. I have my iPad because all of the things are in my notes. It's fine.
Yeah, it still records.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch it because that's scary. Okay, I don't know where to start. I'm gonna start with the most pressing thing on my mind.
Okay,
Hello?
go for it. Yeah.
Did I cut out?
No.
Oh, okay. So Olivia Rodrigo's Deja Vu. First of all, we're gonna back up to driver's license and the smartness in her brain, because I think everyone needs to hear this multiple times in their life. The fact that there are two last lines, the line is repeated twice at the end of the song and not 3 times. It makes me so upset.
Wait, is this driver's license or Deja Vu?
Driver's license. There should either be 3. I always thought that there should be 3. And then I was talking to our friend, and she was like, no, there should only be 1.
Aren't we not supposed to drop names?
What? We're not dropping names. She's not a famous
you're not
person.
I know, but you're not supposed to mention people because we don't know if they want to be mentioned.
Fine. Our friend, I almost said the exact same thing again. Our friend, I was talking with her about it, and she was like, oh, I think there should only be 1. And the fact that both of us feel with there being 2, that the song is there's a riff at the end of the song is so good, because the whole song is about how she's riffing herself because of this breakup.
I won't lie to you, I have no clue what you're talking about. So
that's all right, the people will.
We'll either need to play it or you need to...
I can play it. Are we allowed to? It doesn't matter.
We'll get the first episode taken down immediately.
Also, she released
or just
album.
sing it. What's the line that she only says twice?
I only have Deja Vu playing in my head right now. So give me a second. Oh, you said forever, no, I drive alone past your street. And then she says it the exact same way again. Wait, you said forever, no, I drive alone past your street.
I drive alone past your street. You said forever, no, I drive alone past your street.
She says it twice. And I think in my head, I think that there's a change at the last
the rule
street.
of 3s, you got to get that third one in there.
No, but masterpiece. It is so incredibly thought of.
Yeah.
It is so unfinished, and she feels like the relationship is so unfinished. It's just really good. But back to where
but we don't like him.
No.
Exactly, so who gives a...
Going on to not liking him. Okay. First of all, his music sucks. Second of all...
I haven't listened to it. I refuse to.
Don't. Yeah. Me too. I just needed to... Oh, I listened to the snippets on TikTok. And
I feel like we can name drop his name. We don't support.
No, it's okay. We don't need to give him anything. But in Deja Vu, this makes me it is the funniest and the most angry thing ever, because she says in the song that he's telling the jokes that she gave to him. So he's not even funny enough to come up with his own jokes that he told to her once, and now he's telling to his new girl. But he's taking her jokes. He can't even come up with his own jokes. I don't know, that is the funniest thing. But also I get it's annoying. But you are really that dumb that you can't come up with your own jokes.
Wait, I think I'm gonna need the track of that again. So
let me pull up the actual lyric.
So he is using Olivia's jokes, but Olivia got them from someone else?
No. Okay, here. I will read you the lyrics. So, in the chorus, she says, that was our place. I'm gonna go through the whole thing now. That was our place. I found it first. Oh, it's the same thing. That was our place. I found it first. I made the jokes you tell to her when she's with you. So first of all, you can't come up with your own places. Can't come up with your own jokes. What are you doing? What do you got going for you? Nothing, apparently. You didn't even know who Billy Joel was. What? That's really confusing.
I was going to bring that up.
Brother, what are you doing? Anywho.
Yeah.
You have... What would you like to talk about?
I think they're both fine songs, TBH. I was not a huge fan of Deja Vu, though.
That's okay. You don't have to be.
I don't know.
Why
I've
not,
also
though?
only listened to it like 3 times, so.
But why not?
I don't think I like her, like, voice.
Her voice?
And, like, her, like, inflection and, like, whatever those other words are, like, that, about the voice part. I'm very particular about, like, when it comes to
I
musical
think she sounds like
people.
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa's British.
So? I like Olivia Rodrigo.
She's not British. Yeah, I don't know. I'll give the songs another go. I think also I was just like driven into the ground with driver's license from TikTok. Like,
Yeah.
I just like don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah. That's alright though. I
Yeah.
like don't listen to driver license that much anymore, but I will say going down the road, what is it called?
When
The
you're
road?
driving?
Yeah. With like I was gonna say on a hot summer's day, it's not summer, but when it's like really hot,
It's never
with
been
the
summer
windows,
since that song's been out.
but like when it's really hot outside and the windows,
Mm-hmm.
and particularly if I'm coming home from work and I like work the morning because it's easier then because
Mm-hmm.
I have like nothing to do afterwards, so no thoughts in the brain.
Right.
But if I'm going to work, then I have to like go to work. But listening to that song, perfect, so good.
I guess. Okay, so my I feel like we're just completely changing topics though. So should we talk about Taylor Swift's re-record?
Oh my god, yeah. I also have those on the list.
I know we both talked about talking about this before. Thoughts, questions, concerns. What are your first takes?
Okay, so I have a lot of people. I'm like known at work as loving Taylor Swift. So many
Me
people. Good. Maybe you work in a dental office. I think it's a little bit different.
Whatever.
But when it came out, this girl named this girl I work with was like, I don't understand what's happening. Like it's her old, like it's all the same songs, and I was like,
Yeah, that's the point.
yeah. She re-released them, and she was like, oh, why'd she do that? And I was like, I cannot believe someone does not like understand this whole situation. And then I explained everything to her, and she was like, oh my goodness, whoa.
I've also explained this situation to my coworkers, and I still don't think they understand it.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Because,
like,
yeah.
Okay. And
But, I was listening to it. I realized the last, 5 tracks of any Taylor Swift album, no clue what they are, never heard them, nothing. And I, knew that with her new ones. All of the new ones.
Except,
From
no.
Lover on, I was like, the last tracks, no, listening.
Come on,
They
Betty's
are so boring.
part of the last tracks on, Folklore.
Okay, well, after Betty then. Peace,
There's
Hopes.
only, okay, true.
Also, whatever ones are on Lover, ew, Dayglow, whatever that one's called. Is that an Ed Sheeran song?
I don't think I fully, listened to that album to its completion since the first time I heard it. Because,
Yeah,
of course,
same.
I heard the whole thing through the first time, but,
Yeah,
after
and then
that...
every time after, skip.
Skip. Also,
And I will say...
her awful record of releasing bad singles off of Lover,
Yeah.
that was the worst
hilarious.
album.
Remember
for
when we went to Times
singles.
Square?
Yeah, and then I shit my brains out afterwards.
I don't remember that.
Oh my god, I was like, guys, we need to go. And then,
We did get Taco Bell.
yes, we did.
I don't remember that. Because my roommate hated Taco Bell.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave this in and just bleep people's names.
I think you should. That would be so funny. No, because we got Taco Bell, me and you, and then we went to Times Square because J-Lo's roommate was like, we need to get there really early. And we
Yeah,
were like,
that was so funny.
For what? It's going to drop at the same time. Like, it doesn't matter if they're early or late. It's on a big screen.
No, because she thought there was going to be, like, a bunch of people there.
And there wasn't. There was literally
And also, we
no
all, like, had the
one.
impression there were people there, I feel like.
A couple.
There was, like, a group of people.
Not people
Anywho.
I would want to hang out with.
Well, they were all
No
friends
offense
with
to
her.
the people who were at Times Square when Me dropped.
And we all were under the impression that the music video was going to be playing. Like, why did we think that? On the screen? Because we all thought it was going to be playing, so it dropped.
Didn't it play like
No,
over the
because we were
Disney
all-
store?
No!
It didn't?
No. Like, a snake went across the screen. Like, the beginning of, the music video.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like the music video. It was just like a promotion thing. And then we were all like, oh my god. And then we were all like,
Oh, and then we had to watch it
Watch
on our
it
phones.
on our phones. Yes.
I remember that now. Okay, no, but before we got to Times Square, because Taco Bell's on the way, we got Taco Bell, and then I was feeling fine. And then, like, right when the video ended, I was like, oof, like, we should head back. And, like, I barely made it. We stepped foot into Fordham, and I, like, ran to the bathroom.
I, like, remember that part. I still don't remember.
And then
Taco
you guys
Bell, but
just,
that's
like,
all right.
left. You guys were like, okay, good night. And I, like, went to the bathroom and then just went back to my room by myself.
Oh,
like, I
that's
couldn't
sad.
even make it to my room.
That's so funny.
But yeah, I think Fearless, going back to the re-record,
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did we get here?
I think it's great, get your money, fuck the men. That's amazing. But TBH, nothing new. And, like, that's what I expected, there's gonna be nothing new. I just thought maybe we get, like, a little new flair on things. And then
But that would be upsetting. I was really scared about that. Because if there were, like, new things, then, like, it wouldn't sound like the old
not
songs.
like new things, but just like your new like you've been on tour with these songs forever, like these songs have been with you for like however many years, 10 years, whatever it is. I feel like you've done them in concert in ways you probably like more than you did it the first time in the studio. So, like, what if you did it like that for the re-record? Like, that's all I was thinking. Like, maybe we get like one little like change in like inflection and a word here.
There
or
are changes in inflection.
Not,
There's
but
lots
like
of them.
not like super clear. Also, I was on TikTok and there was just like this video of like comparing the gasps.
Because
Like,
people are very into them. Not like into them, but like care a lot about them.
And I'm like, oh my god, it's just her breathing. And it's like,
No,
I
it
hope
is
when
really
she's
funny,
30,
though.
she has better breath support than she did when she was 15. Like, I hope she's been improving.
When we were in the car, because me and Max lived together last semester, and we were in cars at times, and when we would listen to things, for some reason, I don't know why, I just started like, I could hear every single breath, and it was the funniest thing to me. So specifically when we go to Wegmans, I would hear it and try so hard not to laugh because it was so funny.
Specifically Taylor Swift's breaths or like anybody's?
No. Just Taylor Swift's breaths.
Because I feel like she makes it part of her songs.
No, I think she just she doesn't know how to like properly sing. But that's also good because you know that she's recording her songs like all the way through and not just bit by bit.
Yeah. That's really funny to me that there are like some artists who will do like a line of the song and then they'll just stop.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, let's do that one again for like the different. And I'm like, oh,
Are you talking about Ariana Grande?
What?
Are you talking about Ariana Grande?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see those TikToks?
No.
Oh.
Who's the girl from Paramore?
Oh my god, Hayley Williams?
Have you seen her singing?
Okay, yes. You don't have to finish
in the
your sentence.
studio.
You
that
are
shit...
7 years million years late.
Okay, but I saw that video on TikTok, so I don't know what you're talking about. And I know it wasn't made for TikTok. Someone just pulled it and put it on TikTok.
No,
but
she's released...
It's incredible.
Studio acapella versions. Oh my god, no, she's amazing.
Yeah.
I love her. Do you know who Gabby Hanna is?
No.
Nope, it's okay, you don't need to. But, speaking of the re-release, Tell Me Why. Give me a second. I need to find it on my list. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Oh, does Tell Me Why not go, like, so much harder? I feel like it does. Like, I heard that and I was like, oh. Why is this?
You know what? You might be right, because I think before, like, on original Fearless, I kind of just, like, ignored it. And this time I was like, damn, this song's, like, something.
Yeah, like, I did add it to some playlists.
You're like, this song is real. It's here.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Vault song?
Oh my gosh. Okay, to be completely honest, there are some of them that I have absolutely no brain of. No space.
No remembrance of.
Oh my god. So, That's When is so funny. It's just so funny. Love that song. I like Mr. Perfectly Fine. I don't like it. I'm lying. But I think it's fun.
I saw that video of them, like, singing it in a club in Australia, and that, I think that made me like the song, like, 12 times more.
Yeah.
I think that also made me want to be in that situation.
Yeah.
Like, immediately.
Yes. I agree. I have absolutely no remembrance of Don't You or Bye Bye Baby. And we were happy. I have, like, a small memory of that, but I didn't remember, like, loving it. But I love That's When. I think it's so fun.
Really?
And so funny, because no one understands it, but, like, it literally is so... She's just saying sentences. I don't know. I think it's fun.
I know, but we already talked about this, but, like, Keith Urban, question mark.
Oh my god, no. I hate him. Why? He's an Australian country singer that's popular in America. Where are you coming from? And he's married to, like, Nicole Kidman or something like that?
Yes.
What? Literally what? How does that make any sense?
So overall, I give the re-record a good old 8 out of 10, I would say.
That's good.
What would you say?
Like, are we talking about, like, in general or just in comparison to the old one?
Just, like, in general.
Yeah, I'd say an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited for all of the other ones besides 1989, though.
Okay, well, see, I was
You're
about to
only
say,
excited for 1989.
I'm so excited for 1989.
Apparently there's 10 Vault songs on 1989.
Okay, but where's that information coming from? Let me know, because people just say shit and go, it's true. And I'm like, that's false. You can't just say something and be like, it's true.
I mean, you can just say something.
No. I'm super excited for all of them. And she's also re-recording Rep because right? That's her last one on that. And so that one is gonna literally, people are gonna have so many revelations when they come back to that album because...
Oh, revelations.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because that album was slept on so much.
It still is. Brother.
It still is.
Well, I was talking at work and they were like, Reputation was her best album. And I was like, I agree. Like, it is so fun. Okay, best album artistically? No. Clearly not. But, like, vibes-wise,
But that shit in concert literally blows your fucking knees out. Okay?
Yeah.
Literally incredible.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. So...
wait, before we move on from Taylor Swift, I don't know if that's what you were going to do, but someone on TikTok said this, and I was like, oh my god. They didn't say this, they said something like this, and I was like, oh, this is such an interesting question. They were like, oh my god, if Nicki had a verse on Lover, this is what it would sound like. But I was like, if Nicki had a verse on Lover, what song would it be on?
great question, because they did it to Lover itself, didn't they?
I don't remember. Probably. I
don't
hate
know.
that song, so if they did, I
Yeah.
swiped away.
But guess what? If Nicki were on that song, would it have made it better? Yes. But I think if Nicki were on any song on Lover, it would instant classic.
Yeah. But what
think-
song would it be?
I don't know. I would have to go. Let's go look at the set list.
The set list.
The literal
Never recorded
album.
it live.
I think. I don't know, because like I would say like Cruel Summer, because that's such a bop, but like Nicki just doesn't fit the vibes, you know?
Yeah, but which one would it be?
Nicki instead of Brendan Urie. Also, why does Brendan Urie have to say featuring Brendan Urie of Panic at the Disco?
I don't know. Do you want to know the funniest thing about Panic at the Disco? It's just Brendan Urie.
Well, isn't there another guy?
No. There were 4 guys at the beginning. Also, no one come for me for this if this is wrong. I don't care. But this is what I'm pretty sure it happened.
Yeah.
There were 4 guys at the beginning, and then all of them fought. So then it was just Brendan and another guy. And then that guy was like, bye, annoying man. And he left, but for tours he would come back. But the only person that writes and records the music is Brendan. And then the touring people have changed for the band, but it's just Brendan Urie on the record.
Why wouldn't he just drop the name and go by Brendan Urie?
Because he's dead, so. Like,
Why don't
Panic
you
at the
like
Disco.
him?
Why do I like him? He's just a really good vocalist.
The vibes I was getting was the opposite, that you didn't like him.
Well, I can't like him anymore because he's really racist. He used to be a Mormon.
Oh, what? No way.
Yes, like a devout Mormon. Oh my god. When I loved him, there's this video of him on a live stream.
Do you know that, like, Mormons, like,
yes,
as long as they don't
Yes.
move during
Yes.
sex,
Soaking.
they can have sex? Like, what is
Yeah.
that?
yeah, crazy.
Oh my
I
God.
went to high school with a lot of Mormons. It was really wild.
I don't want to jump subjects, but I want to talk about how religions have, like, destroyed this world. Like,
Oh my
if
god,
it
we
were
can, but I do have to finish what I was saying.
I also have to go back to what song would Nicki be on.
Nicki Minaj, yeah.
So
So there's this
finish.
live stream of Brendan Urie singing, because he was in Kiki Boots. Brendan Urie
Right.
singing a song from Book of Mormon, and he was like, oh my god, it was just sounded so good, because he's such a good vocalist.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched that video so much. And that's the only song I know from Book of Mormon.
Which
Besides,
one?
like, Turn It Off or something like that. Like a light switch. It goes click. And
What
that's all
song
I
did
know.
Brendan Urie sing, though?
It's like a ballad. It's like,
I believe.
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, he would probably be good at singing that.
Oh, it was so good. And he was like joking while he was doing it. And so he like wasn't fully singing, but it still sounded like insane because he's just so good.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good. So what
Okay,
song would she be on?
So after Thoughts, I think it would be really funny if she were on London Boy.
Yeah, that could fit.
That would work. And like, doesn't she talk about like British boys and like London boys like on her other music? Like, I feel like that's a Nicki
I feel like,
thing.
yeah, I feel like that has been a thing.
And I feel like she would have absolutely killed it on that
Yeah.
song.
I think that it'd be really funny if she was on You Need to Calm Down. Like, hilarious.
That would be really good too.
Imagine the Barbs with that music video and Nicki Minaj being like standing in the middle of the pool or something like that rapping. Oh my god. It'd be so
that would
funny.
have been good. That would have been good.
And that song would have popped off.
Yeah.
And like not as a meme.
So good. I feel like we haven't gotten enough of like Nicki recently.
Yeah, because she said she's done.
Why?
Because she had a child. She's gonna come back.
So
though,
did
it's okay.
Beyonce.
Well, Beyonce's different. I did the Beyonce Peloton ride. Oh, I don't know if I told you this. I don't remember if I texted you this or not, but I think the first ride I did was just, like, insanely hard, because I did the Beyonce one and I was fine. Yeah. I wasn't fine, but I was, like, fine. I was alive.
I always just sweat a lot for some reason.
Yeah,
like
why?
they make me
also,
sweat
my stomach hurt so
much.
bad afterwards.
You're that might have just been like what you ate.
No, not like bad, like sore.
Oh. I don't know. I like literally started wearing bandanas when I do it because I was just like sweating so much.
But like, why are you sweating so much? Like, I'm literally inside in an air conditioned room, sitting down. Why am I literally like dripping? Like, my eyes burning, me crying because my eyes burn from all the sweat.
I also saw something that it's like for like optimal fat burning, like you should be able to hold a conversation
for 5 hours.
The entire time you're doing the workout.
I already knew that though.
And I'm like, oh, I certainly could barely. I'm like, this
no,
is
you
show
can
how
do it.
out of shape I am. But like, even like walking down the street at like a fast pace, like I couldn't fully keep up a conversation with you. Like walking down the streets of New York, like if we were like going somewhere, we needed to get somewhere, like I would not be able to talk to you while we were walking that pace. Though. I guess. I don't know.
And it's not like leisurely conversations, it's important conversations.
Yeah.
Like if you needed, my computer is going to die, so I do have to plug it in.
You should plug it in. Okay. So anything else? We had a tangent from the Taylor Swift that I wanted to go down, but now I can't remember. Oh,
religion.
Yes, but we can come back to that because I thought we could do a fun little activity.
Oh my god, fun! Which one?
Because we mentioned Taco Bell and shitting, and so I thought it would be funny if we went through the entire Taco Bell order and gave our reviews of the food, each item. Mm-hmm. Because I'm pretty sure we've had everything from Taco Bell.
We fully haven't, but we can try.
Or when we're together, we should get everything from Taco Bell and try it. But that's a lot of money.
That's also so much Taco Bell.
But like we would get like little things. I was like, can we get like half of it?
Everything. And so it would be one of everything.
I know.
And that is a lot.
I know. But we don't have to get like the vegan stuff. Because we like meat in this house. Okay, so we'll save that for later.
Okay.
Okay. So the other day, we were talking about like hate in this world. And, like,
wait. Sorry. Continue.
No, go for it. No, you go.
Do you know Rhett and Link?
I've heard of them.
Well, they were very pro-religion, and now they're very anti-religion, and it's very fun. Because they're from, like, South Carolina. It's very fun. Anywho, go off.
Yeah, so, like, everything we're about to say about religion, like, don't take, like, you can do what you want to do, like, whatever, but I'm just going to talk about what I've seen in the world, and, like, if you don't like it, that's on you.
Also, turning Anne McClain, did you see that?
Yeah.
Crazy.
People were like, I did not have that on my 2021 bingo.
Yeah, everyone's like, she's gay. And then she's like, I'm a missionary.
And we were like, ooh. Anywho. I've just, like, been thinking about it. And it's like, when it comes to the root of it, like, religion has started, like, all the hate. You know what I mean? Because there was, like, one human race at the beginning of it all, and then like one man decided he had a voice in his head, probably like a schizo, you know, just being like,
what about Judaism?
What do you mean? How did Judaism start? Tell me that.
Moses parted the Red Sea. I'm joking. No, I didn't. Yeah, I know. No, yeah.
Abraham
Judaism doesn't count. Calm down.
Heard a voice from God. That's how that started. In Islam,
he didn't hear a voice from God.
Yeah, but they heard. All of these are like, I like heard something from God. God did something. It's like no Mary probably just got fucked by a dude. And then,
Did you see that TikTok
she
I
just
sent you about
hit
that?
it. Yeah.
That one
It's
was so funny. You see how that could be suspicious, Mary?
It's just like, I'm not questioning anybody's beliefs, but like, I'm fully questioning your sanity. Because like, you're really gonna believe that 2,000 years ago, some dude was dead and then just wasn't? Like...
Yeah, I believe that. I also think it's fun. It's so fun.
I don't know, like, because when I was, like, believing this shit, I believed it as much as I believed any fucking TV show, movie, play I saw, music. Like, that's in the way I believed it. I believed it in that light, that it's like, okay, yeah, like, this could happen in real life, but, like, there's a very small chance. And, like, there's just no way that he was just like, and then was alive. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, did they check his pulse? Like, was he dead?
Probably not. But it doesn't... I don't know. I think the whole Jesus thing is a little bit suspicious, if I'm being honest. Just like the fact that he existed. Also, did you see the thing? I don't know if I sent this to you or not, but they were like, Jesus is a liberal son to God's conservative father.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about that a lot. I'm like, interesting.
And that's and so also, true. I guess my whole issue is then, like, people have then used this, like, stupidity of some man rose from the dead to be like, you can't marry this person, you can't date this person, you can't fuck this person. And then they, like, fucking make it into, like, a whole system of, like, men who just screw little kids, you know? Like, the whole thing's just messed up.
I agree with all of that, but my take on this is, how does all of this exist?
What do you mean? How does all of this exist?
Yeah, got it. The Big Bang. Understood that. How did the Big Bang happen?
But do we know if the Big Bang happened?
Okay, so if the Big Bang did not happen, how did all of this exist? Like,
great question, but it wasn't God. Okay, it was the simulation.
But who's running the simulation? Listen,
no one.
Here's my
take.
The
simulation is running the simulation.
How is the simulation existing then? Where are the algorithms coming from?
But
I will believe everything. This is the real problem with me. I'll believe everything, but no one can. I think that no one can tell me that there's not a God not controlling everything, because I don't think there's like an omnipresent thing. Like, I don't even know if it still exists.
You think there's a greater being though?
Yeah, but I think it's all of us. Quakers. I actually don't know anything about Quakerism, but my friend who's a Quaker is like,
wait, what is Quakers then? What do they believe?
That everyone's God, like a piece of God.
A piece of God.
Yeah, so if everyone is like all together and all of our minds are connected, boom, all the power in the universe unlocked.
But don't millions of people run away from being Quakers a year?
I don't know.
Like,
my friends liked being Quakers.
You have Quaker friends?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I had a lot of friends.
Then again, I went to a Catholic school, so like 90% of them were Catholics, and I was like, get me out of here.
We had all of them. We
did walk out of a pro-life assembly. There was a walkout of a pro-life assembly, which was cool.
Good.
I was like at an all-boys school too. Impressive.
Yeah, wow. I forgot that you guys were at an all-boys school.
Yeah. So that's just my thing about religion. I'm just like...
It's because the religion that these people are basing their judgments on, doesn't exist.
Exactly. Also, like, literal wars, and you're going to tell me that God told you to do that? Like, no. Because then your God preaches, like,
your
love.
God complex did.
Oh!
Hey-o.
Oh! It's like, you're going to tell me your God was like, go kill millions of people, but is also like, love your neighbor.
Yeah. I think it's so funny that they're like, oh my god, God hates the gays. No, God hates the pedophiles, and y'all were scared, so you said, oops, it says gay now.
Okay, but going off of the like wars and like trying to get new territories and stuff, I was thinking about this today. Do you think
I'm scared, but go.
you have ever been the first person to touch a place of Earth, like a piece of Earth?
Yeah.
You do?
No. I don't understand how dinosaurs existed.
So that's not what I'm saying.
I think...
Like
yes.
a human.
I think, yeah.
Because I was also like, there is no way that like everywhere I've stepped, another
like every
human has actually stepped.
Inch.
Yeah. You know, like there must...
Are you talking about like if you like went down to the mantle of the earth, had someone touched there, like extrapolated, or like that literal spot? Because if it's that literal spot, of course, because things change and grow, and like if it's a piece of grass, then it's new.
I was thinking more of like, like going like getting a cross section from the mantle and bringing it like up, and like you step on that piece of... I'm not talking about like in your house. Like I'm talking about like in the world. Yeah. Like I think that like has to be true.
Yeah. I agree. But or is that the American mindset of like us being like thinking that we're special? But I agree. I think so too.
But we've also both like I've walked in places that like didn't have trails, and like you know what I mean, that's like fully wooded, and so I feel like there's less likely of a chance that someone else had also like stepped on those exact places where I did.
But you also have to think about it in like how long the earth has been existing, and like there weren't trails or roads or anything like that before.
Right.
But can we go back to the dinosaur thing? Because that has something to do with religion and this.
Before we move on, do you think there's any places on Earth other than the ocean that have yet to be discovered?
Yeah. The Amazon. People don't know it's there.
But I'm pretty sure like all of the Amazon's been like trekked through.
No,
like,
I don't think
one
so.
time or another.
Oh, at one time or another,
I wish we had a fact checker.
I wish we had like a really smart person.
Can you check that for us?
Listen, we need to have...
so dinosaurs.
But we do need to have a fact checker. I think those people are so funny, but it has to be like that very specific type of person. But anywho.
We'll start interviews.
Dinosaurs...
Hey everyone, if you want to be our fact checker, apply at... Just look up my name, maxbright.com, and you'll find my contact information. Come be our... Also, look at my website.
I redid my website. It kind of does look like the Showcase website.
Drop the link.
Actually, it's just jaylapoly.com. But my like work page with portfolio page is just off of the Showcase website. But it's fine. I like the way it looks.
Okay, going back to dinosaurs.
How?
What do you mean, how?
Like, what?
Have you seen a blue whale, even in video?
Yeah, I think so.
That's how dinosaurs happen. Like, the blue whale is the last living dinosaur.
Birds are dinosaurs.
Okay, but birds are tiny.
I don't understand them. Like, how? Did they exist? And then suddenly, boom, boom, bye. Humans? What?
Well,
like,
didn't humans come from, like, fish?
Oh, I thought they came from monkeys.
But didn't monkeys come from fish? Didn't everything start as, like, a organism in the water? And then those organisms got bigger and got legs, and then those things made other things, and blah, blah, blah.
That means global warming started a lot longer ago than we think.
Can you believe at one point they refused to teach, like, evolution?
Evolution?
Like...
Yeah, it happened at my high school.
Are you serious? They wouldn't teach you evolution?
Well, no, you just had to get a parent's signature. Like, that's saying that you were allowed to be in the class when they did that. And if you didn't, you had to leave.
But, like, that's still ridiculous. That shouldn't be a choice.
Yeah.
To learn evolution?
Yeah.
instead of, like, Adam and Eve. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
God created it in 7 days. Oh my god. Okay, so dinosaurs, well, didn't, like, a comet come and kill them all?
But, like, what? What?
Also, like,
What?
the Ice Age is real.
The Ice Age is...
So, like...
Listen, maybe it's just because I have never been into dinosaurs, so I've never seen a dinosaur movie or anything like that. But I'm very confused on how they existed and then did not exist, and then humans...
But, like,
why weren't humans alive with dinosaurs? Also, this really is the Achilles heel of religion. Dinosaurs, period. Talk about them.
Also, how do we visualize dinosaurs when we don't know what they look like? I've seen a video where they were like, dinosaurs could have been the hairiest things around, and we just don't, like, acknowledge it.
Have you seen the theory that dinosaurs are fake? Like, they did not exist? And
like,
because archaeology was not, like, a thing until the late 60s, I think, like the 1960s.
Yeah.
I might be lying, but it's, like, somewhere around there.
I think I saw that. But
And they were like, it was just this, like, man that was crazy, and then brought all these things, and then he, like, put it together like a puzzle. But in reality... those bones, like, have been matched up with other animals as well. Like, it's not just dinosaurs. But they didn't realize that until, like, 2010 or 12 or something like that.
Wait, so you're saying, like, it could have just been, like, an elephant bone?
Yeah.
No way.
And he put it together because he was, like, hallucinating. He was, like, lost in the desert or something like that. And so he put it together and, like, made a dinosaur. And he was like, oh my god, look at this thing. And everyone was like, oh my god, there are dinosaurs. So because this guy discovered this new thing, everyone was giving money to archaeologists to find out, like, what was going on. What are these things? And so it could all just be a scam.
Okay, but then they kept, like, finding
but did they
bones
keep
of
finding
things in the same...
Or did they just keep finding bones of old animals?
So you think they're finding, like, dead elephants and then just, like, rearranging them to be dinosaurs?
I don't think this, but I think it's really fun to, like, think about.
I think that's a funny theory.
Yeah. But, like, I don't think it's that far off from the truth.
But also, like, dinosaurs went extinct, and we see animals to this day going extinct from, like, changing environments, you know? Like, the environment changes, the animal can't adapt and survive, and it dies. So, like, that's what happened to the dinosaurs. They just, like, a comet crashed into the earth, the climate was massively affected, and all the dinosaurs could stop breathing or something.
But how do we know this? Like, no one was around for this.
How do we know the Big Bang happened?
Exactly!
But you were like, we know the Big Bang happened earlier.
No, I was saying that, like, if we're taking that as a fact, how did it happen?
Yeah, I guess.
Anywho, let's go on to something else. Because now I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Sure. What's a topic you have?
Okay. Do you think you're more likely to encounter a ghost or an alien in your lifetime?
Like a dinosaur.
Wait, first let's back up. Do you think aliens exist?
Yeah. But I don't think we should call them aliens, and I don't like the representation they've had in TVs and movies, because I fucking know
because I'm an alien. Because I know an alien personally.
I'm scared an alien's gonna, like, come out of my closet. I would literally die. I'd literally, like, slit my throat if that were to happen. But no, I'm gonna...
too. Did you see that TikTok of the guy that was like, I was with this girl and she was like, oh my god, you're so nice, you're so human, and he, like, slow turned, even though he was already looking at the camera, he slow turned, and then he started making the weirdest noise, and it sounded like a robot, human. But it also sounded like a bird, and so I was like, oh, he's a alien.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Going back to the representation in TV and movies.
Wait, but did you see this TikTok?
No.
I did send it to you, so you're a loser.
I don't think you did.
Okay, I will check right now. The representation.
Don't check right now.
I won't.
The representation, because they represent them as like ugly, creepy, weird looking things, and I
Not
know
always.
but I
Have you
know
seen Supergirl?
no. But have you seen Supergirl? I know for a fact that aliens would look very much like humans, and or they'll just look like a tad bit different. Like something will just be like an inch off where we'd be like, oof, like that's not a human, but like it's weird, you know?
Have you
I think okay, but here's my thing with ghosts, and now I'm terrified that I'm gonna have an experience with a ghost now because we're talking about it. So really scary. But I think I'll have an experience with an alien before I do with a ghost, because I know that the earth is going to explode while I'm still alive. And I do think before the earth explodes, all the aliens are going to be like, ha, like we've been fooling you, and they're going to come and take us and like save us.
Have you seen the theory that we're technically aliens? Like the Mandela Effect isn't a Mandela effect. It's because we were on Mars. Okay, so for there to be water on other planets, there has had to be like that had to already exist on the planet. I don't remember how they. This was like a NASA video that I watched about Mars, not about the aliens.
Star shit.
But it was like there has been life on Mars because of all of these things that are there, that there's no way for them to be there without living beings doing it. Or not doing it, but being there to, like, cultivate it. And then this guy was, like, reacting to the NASA video, and he was like, well, yeah, because we're from Mars. And he was, like, very much, probably either on drugs, not right in the head, something was happening. But I was like, oh, maybe he's onto something. And he's like, well, we were on Mars. Oh, it was like the color of the planet. It was from a nuclear like reaction.
I'm so lost. I'm sorry. Wait.
Okay, I'll back up.
What you pulled me in on was the Mandela Effect, because I do think the Mandela Effect is really interesting. Like, how do millions of people remember something one way and then like it's not true?
Okay, so on Mars, the reason it's that color, though,
the reason Mars
water.
Is that color?
Yes.
Red. It's red, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is because there was some kind of like damage done to the planet, and because they like found that like inside of Mars, like one of the rovers got inside of Mars or something like that, and they were like, oh, Mars isn't actually red, it's just like damage to the planet. And that damage, are you seeing a ghost?
No, I'm just like so paranoid now.
Some Martians coming down behind you.
I know, I'm like, my window's open too. I'm like, there's a screen now.
They're gonna come in.
Oh, scary.
So there was damage to the planet, and it was like environmental damage, and they were like, we're starting to see some of the same effects on Earth. And so this guy was like, so we were from Mars, or like some of us were from Mars, but we destroyed that planet, so we needed to come to Earth, and Mars is like clearing up. This is what was in the NASA video. Mars is clearing up and like becoming better and inhabitable. So now, like, not we all, but some of us came from Mars to Earth. So that's why we all like have different like perceptions of what reality is, like, but we have them as a collective. And then so like some of us were Earth people and some of us were Mars people, and we've like come together, and that's why we have like different perceptions of things. And I thought that was really funny, like interesting.
So like I could have been a Mars person, but I don't know it.
No, I think it's like back, like humans back, generations back. But because you were a Mars person, you remember this one thing instead of this Earth person. Because have you met someone that doesn't believe? Yeah, but it's things that happened
during our lifetime.
No.
Yeah, like the Mandela Effect is. What?
Oh, the Mandela Effect.
The Mandela Effect is called the Mandela Effect because of Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
And like him like being in jail and not being in jail.
My dad has no memory of that, though.
Of what?
It's not of him being in jail and of him not being in jail. It's of him dying in jail or not.
Oh, yeah.
I remember him dying in jail. My dad does not. he was like, he was the president. And I was like, no, I know that.
I
like,
also thought he died in jail. But also, does this come back to the American education system saying bullshit to us?
No. I really like the movie The Color Purple. Nope. The Color of Friendship. That was my favorite movie, and I think it's still my favorite movie. It was so good.
I have no clue what that movie is.
We will be watching it. It's really fun.
Okay.
I think that's also... So, okay, here's something really funny. The Color of Friendship is about this girl who comes from South Africa during the apartheid, and it's an old Disney Channel movie.
Okay, I thought we were just going to watch it. Why are you telling me?
Fine. We can talk about it later, after we've watched it.
Catch us in, like, a couple weeks talking about it. But going back to Alien
the aliens and ghosts and stuff.
Ghosts, my thing with ghosts is, like, what would that interaction be?
Have you had an experience with a ghost?
I'm scared
I sure have. Many of them. No, don't be scared. That's why. That's why people are scared. Just don't be scared. You just have to be nice. Like, if you think there's a ghost there, I've seen ghosts before. Like, I'm not kidding.
Like,
you can ask my mom.
What have you seen?
There was this army man in the corner of my room when I lived with my great-grandmother. And he'd just stand there, and I get really scared. But then I, like, got over it. Because my mom, I think it was my mom, she was like, oh, he's probably just, like, protecting you. And I was like, okay.
Well, I did, when I was a little kid, I would sleep with my door open. I know, isn't that weird? Like, my parents just wouldn't close the door.
That makes sense for your parents, not for you.
What do you mean, for my parents?
Because if you close the door, then your parents are like, you're like really out of sight. Like out of earshot, out of everything. So if something happens in your room and someone like takes you.
Okay,
then...
anywho.
I've watched a lot of Lifetime movies.
Anywho, I left the door would be open, and one time I like woke up in the middle of the night and I thought I saw this kid sitting crisscross applesauce in my doorway.
Oh, you definitely did.
Literally screamed so loud.
That's okay.
And my dad came running through the child, and when he ran through the child, I think I started screaming louder. And then, of course, he's like, what's happening? And I'm not going to be like, you're standing on the child. I was just like, nothing. It's okay. I screamed for no reason. What?
No, it's like a thing that babies and dogs are really good. Like, not babies, but like kids and babies are like really good with that stuff.
Yeah. But like, okay, but this is where I'm like, okay, people need to cut it with the ghost shit. Is like, remember like 2 days after Michael Jackson died, this guy was like, oh, I saw his ghost in my car window. And then he got news coverage. And we were like, what? Like, come on, you're kidding. Like, are you serious? But it was
also Michael Jackson, and let's not bring him up ever again. Because I don't feel like dealing with it.
Yeah. Okay, I agree.
No, but yeah. So you've already had a ghost encounter.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. But that's the thing. I feel like aliens will be tangible, and I'll never know in all actuality if I've had a ghost encounter until I'm a ghost. If I'm a ghost. That's true.
I'm so excited to be a ghost. But I think we'll be ghosts for like a little bit. I think we'll be ghosts for a little bit.
How does that work?
What I've, like, perceived to be real is that, like, you're a ghost if you want to be. Do you believe in heaven and hell?
I don't know.
Okay, I have a question that you don't have an answer for.
Do you remember when you were like, hell is on earth? And then, like, once you die, you go to heaven. So, like, everybody goes to heaven because you're already in hell.
Yeah.
I think that's a really interesting take on heaven and hell.
I also think that should be the take on Judaism, because they don't believe in hell. But, like, why are you following all these rules? What is all this stuff that you're doing if when you die, there's no repercussions of it? Which I guess is, like, the ultimate honor code.
Exactly. Because if if the thought of going to hell is the only reason you're doing it, then you shouldn't be doing it. You should be doing it because you actually believe that shit, right?
Yeah.
Going back to religion now, you should actually...
But, like, if you're, like, what... I don't know. I think Judaism is really interesting because they have all of these very strict rules, but, like, they're just doing it out of devotion. Like, none of it's fear or anything like that.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
But this also comes to, like, family fear. Like, if you
yeah.
don't stick with the religion, like, your family's going to disown you. Which is, like, the whole Jehovah Witness thing. Like, if you, like, don't want to do the religion anymore, like, your parents are literally not allowed to talk to you anymore.
Yeah. But it's not like that in Judaism.
What do you think? Do you think you're going to have a ghost encounter or an alien encounter?
But
so you've also already said you've had ghost encounters.
Yeah, but it's just a matter of if I've had an alien encounter. I used to have...
Now that's questionable. Have we encountered aliens?
I've had very vivid dreams. My entire life. Very vivid. And
where
they've
come
nightmares.
True?
No. That would be so scary if they did. It would be so terrifying.
What's really funny to me about dreams is, like, there are, like, two extremes to dreams. They're either, like, absolutely batshit crazy, insane, never gonna happen, or they're, like, completely real and, like, deja vu. That's how I think deja vu happens, is you dreamed it and then you've experienced it.
Yeah. That's what people say. What do you think
deja vu is?
I've literally never experienced, so I could not tell you.
There's no way you've never had deja vu.
I wish I have. But I haven't.
But also, supposedly, I have, like, extreme deja vu. Because supposedly when you have deja vu, like, you just know you've been in this moment before. But, like, when I have deja vu, like, I know what's going to happen next. Like, for, like, a second or two. Like, I know what the person's going to say. But then after that, it's like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen. But, like, supposedly, like, that's different. Like, you're not supposed to... You're just, like, know the feeling. But, like, you don't know what's going to happen. So, like, I'm, like, pretty weird.
Well, maybe it is your dreams, then, that's, like, giving this to you.
Exactly, because I'm, like, there's no other way I would know any of this.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok about that, actually. About people's dreams coming true, and you're, like, in something, and you're like, oh my god, I'm having deja vu, but I know what's about to happen, because I dreamt it.
Yeah.
But no, I've never experienced that before.
Do you get deja vu?
So good.
Full circle.
Truly. And I have, like, really vivid dreams or nightmares or whatever, but the only, like, weird one, okay, they're all really weird, but, like, not out of the realm of possibility. I fully believe that they could happen, besides one, which happened, all of mine were reoccurring. Like, they always happen.
Like, you have the same dream over and over and over again?
Yeah.
Or, like, it's a story that keeps going and going and going?
Both, depending on what I want to happen. I learned how to lucid dream really young because I would have so many nightmares. But I didn't know that I was lucid dreaming until, like, my junior year of high school. I would make this little train station in my head, and if something was happening in a dream that I didn't like, I would, like, wake up because I got scared. Okay, here's a question for you.
And
when you have
see
nightmares...
the army man in the corner. I'm kidding, keep going.
It was only in that room. But, when you have nightmares, when you wake up, do you, like, feel it in your body, or is it just, like, you're scared?
Yeah, you feel it in your body. That's the only way you can wake up.
Oh. Okay,
right? Are there people who are just scared?
Yeah, I think so. Like,
but what do you mean by feel it in your body?
Like, borderline sleep paralysis, but I'm shaking.
I'm just, like really
I feel like
tense.
I just got tased or something like that.
Yeah, like, I'm, like, really tense, and I'm like, oh.
But, like, are you scared to move? Or, like, do you feel
scared to look around, yeah.
I'm not scared to look around. I have to immediately look around to, like,
I do too, though. That's why it's like first second terrified to look around, second immediately looking around.
No, I look around first and then immediately close my eyes because I'm scared. I'm not, like, physically being tased anymore. So I then close my eyes immediately. And then I go to this train station where it's like a wall of genres. And then there's like a train station.
Like dream genres. Like you can pick
Yeah.
what dream.
Yeah. Or not like genres, just like things. Just things. And like
Yeah.
it's like a room, but I can only see like one part of the room. And there's like a little hole in this side and a little hole in this side. And the little train comes up and then I pick from the wall and put it into the train carts. Like things. Like if I would have like a nightmare and then I'd pick like rainbows or like
This
horses.
isn't your fully like
I'm fully
conscious
asleep.
brain.
No, I'm asleep.
So this is
when I'm
in
asleep.
your dreams you're doing this.
Yeah. And then
Are
the
you-
train will go away and then I'll have a new dream.
How
Or
are
I
you
won't have a new
cer-
dream. It'll
how
be
are
the
you
same
certain
dream, just slightly different.
How are you certain you're gonna fall asleep and be in the train station though? Like you must be thinking about the train station as you're going to sleep. But I guess
I
that's
fully
how
am,
you lucid
but I
dream,
can't.
right?
Yeah, but I can't like go back into the dream. I can't like get the train to move unless I'm asleep. Like I can think about I think that's what it is. I'm like
Well, what I
picking
was-
the things into the train cart, and then as I'm picking the things, I'm falling back asleep because my mind isn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. And then I fall back asleep, and those new like things that I've put into the train are now in the dream. So it's not like a murder coming after me. It's like a murder coming after me, but also all this fun stuff.
Interesting. Have you ever had a dream, woken up, and then was like, oh, I want to go back to that dream and gone back into the dream when you go back
Yeah.
to sleep? Isn't that crazy?
No, but what's crazy about that is that those are the dreams that I can't remember once I actually wake up. Like if I
That's
had
true.
a dream that's really good and I'm like, wake up, no, I want to go back, and I go back to sleep and go back into it. When I wake up the next time, I'll have no memory of it besides like knowing that I felt really good.
But the reason they say to keep a dream journal is because if you don't relate a dream you've had while you're sleeping to something in the real world, like a conversation you've had or an experience you've had, then you will forget it because there's no concrete things in your mind that was real.
I remember most of my dreams though.
Like every single one of them, like a memory.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
how have you not had deja vu? That's when I can't put the two together.
Because here are what my dreams are. One time so here's like the wildest dream I've ever had. We were
Okay.
all hamsters. All of us. And it was in my old elementary
Maybe
school.
that's
called,
your
like,
next life.
Maybe, but I better hope not, because it was my elementary school called Winter something, and it was across from Girls Inc., and it was like it was like kind of like the plot of Bug's Life,
What's
but not
Girls
at all.
Inc?
Oh my god, it's this fun place.
Okay, anyhow.
That, yeah, you can look it up. So we were all like hamsters or like mice. It was like mice, and we were in this we were in my old elementary school, Winter something, and then the like hawks or whatever were like running the world or something, or like
you
running
have
the school.
fully told me this.
Yeah, and then like every month or something like that, they would come down and like take kids,
And you guys would
I-
like hide.
yes, and we
And
would
you
go
were like
into the
in the
library.
freezer or something.
No, but I also have other dreams, like where we're humans and like we have to hide because the boogeyman's coming. But it's not like the boogeyman. It's like, just like you just have to survive this one day and then you'll be fine.
When I was little, I was always scared of like my closet door, and my parents would be like, there's not like a monster back there. And I'd be like, I'm not scared of a monster. I'm scared of a real human being back there.
That's true.
I'm like, that's
Do you
terrifying.
think any kids are scared of monsters? I feel like we're all just scared of people.
I don't know. I think there are. Well, I think that's where it's fucked up, that like we're scared of people but like there's no reason for us to be scared of people unless we were taught or told to be scared of people.
But we're
which
all
we
scared
were.
of people. No, because
No,
we were,
there are
we were
some
scared
kids
of
who will
people
walk up
before.
to complete strangers. That's how little kids get killed.
That's fair, I guess.
Do you know what I mean? I remember one time we were leaving my house. It was literally my driveway. And I like walked too far away from the door. And my mom was like, where are you? And I was like, oh my God. So then I came back. And then she was like, you cannot do that. Like, someone could come and take you. And from that moment, I was probably like 5. From that moment.
So you weren't scared before the age of 5?
Before that, I think I just, like, didn't want to, like, be... Before that, I didn't think about someone standing behind my closet door. Yeah. Before that, I think I just, like, didn't want to be left alone, you know? Like, when you're a kid, like, you just don't want to be by yourself at all.
But why didn't you want to be left alone?
I don't know, because I think that's something, like, we've literally been with someone for, like, the first 9 months of our life. You know, like, and then once you're out, your parents are pretty much always around you. And then once you have your first memory, you're, like... around the age of 5, and so, like, that's a memory I remember, is, like, my mom screaming at me that, like, someone could come and snatch me, and I'm like, oh my god. Yeah.
But, so, this is, like, a wild dream. I feel like other people would consider this wild, but I don't think it's that wild. So, we were at my great-grandmother's house, and we were in the car, and it was, like, this dream happened multiple times, so I don't remember if it was, like, daylight or nighttime, or, like, if it matters, but there was this alien, but it wasn't like an alien in the Hollywood movies. It was just like a person with no eyes. I had dreams about people with no eyes all the time. And like all the time.
Without eyes? Why without eyes?
They'd just be normal people, just like wouldn't have eyes. They would have eye sockets and everything like that. There were just no eyeballs.
Ew.
Like they would just be their skin. But they had everything else. But one of them was really violent. Yeah. They just didn't have eyes. That was it. But one of them was, like, chasing us. Or, like, I, like, knew not to get out of the car. It was me and my mom, and we were in the car. And I, like, knew not to get out of the car. But then, for some reason, she got out of the car. I was like, we can't get out of the car. And she got out of the car. And so the only way to, like, protect yourself from the aliens were to throw tennis balls at them. So, suddenly I had a bunch of tennis balls, and we just threw tennis balls at them, and then we went inside. So I feel like maybe I've experienced an alien. Maybe that was me experiencing an alien.
I feel like if we've experienced aliens, though, we don't know we've experienced aliens.
Yeah.
Do you think... But that's where it goes. Like, do you think aliens are just, like, a tad bit off from us? And so, like, we can barely notice it? Or do you think they're, like, in disguise as humans? So, like, we don't notice them?
I don't believe that, like, aliens, like, know more than us or anything like that. Also, I had a really funny... This is not funny at all.
But I do think aliens are... I think, like, honestly, there are just a bunch of our universes out there.
There literally are. Was it
Oh my
Chico?
god. No, it was Bella. Oh my god. My dog just came into my room.
Funny. Hi, Bella.
But my door was closed. I don't know how she did that. She's superhuman today. You scared
An alien.
me. Hi. Cutie. So cute. Alright, should we wrap with that?
We didn't even finish a thought. You had started saying that you think aliens and multiple universes.
I think we just have... There are multiple of our...
You know that's been proven, right?
What? That there are multiple of our universes?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I didn't know that.
No, scientifically it's been proven.
By who?
NASA.
Okay.
Or, like, scientists at NASA.
I think that there are just multiple of our universes out there, and that aliens are just us, but, like, in the different universe. But I think every universe is a different place on the timeline. Is in a different place on the timeline. So, like, some of them...
So everything happens at
once.
once?
No. So, like, they might be in 4,000 while we're in 2021, you know?
Oh.
Or, like, they might be, like, Jesus might be happening in someone else's universe. Or, like, that time
So you think
period.
it's the same timeline every single time?
I don't know if the same events happen, but I think it's, like, a certain time. But that kind of makes it more complicated. Yeah, I do think it's kind of similar timelines. I don't know.
I think that that's correct, but not at the same time. I think that everything that's ever happening in time all happens at once, but just in different places. Like, do you remember the time thing I drew? It's like that. Mm-hmm. But it's all like one dot, you know?
Mm-hmm. I think we're way over our heads on this. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, that makes sense. What are we going to call this?
I know, we have to literally come up with a title. Shows you how much we've thought about this.
We've actually thought about it a lot. Let's be honest.
That's true. Ooh, hello.
There was something that I thought of at the beginning, but now I can't remember what it was. Like, for a title. It was something we said, and I was like, oh my god, yeah.
My dog looks like a fox right now. What the fuck?
Did I tell you about the time that a fox literally, like, was trying to break into our house?
No.
Literally a fox on its hind legs trying to break into our house from the back door.
I literally shot it. I don't have a gun though, so...
Well, we did not have a gun, and we were in a car. We had literally just come home, and this fox, standing on its hind legs, literally at the back door of our house, like, trying to get in. It was really weird.
I can't wait for our live taping of this podcast.
Well, we're gonna have more live tapings once we live in the same city, potentially the same house.
Hopefully. Catch us there.
That would be so fun.
Title, what did you think?
I've been thinking a lot about furniture.
Oh my god. What about the apartment first?
Yeah, I know. But it's okay. I think it was literally 3, 2, 1. Or 1, 2, 3 or whatever. I think that's what my brain was like, oh my god, yeah. But I don't remember.
1, 2, 3 with Jayla and Max. No, that's so bad.
What else will be like the common denominator, though?
I know. Honestly, that's not bad.
Okay, then let's do it. What did we actually say, though? Did we say 1, 2, 3, or did we say 3, 2, 1? And now we have to always do it the same.
We do go 3, 2, 1. Do we?
And then clap? Or do we do 1, 2, 3?
No, it's 3, 2, 1.
Clap.
Yeah.
Okay.
But honestly, that's like 3, 2, 1 action. I feel like we'd be more unique if we went 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
We should just go 4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9.
I'm not gonna keep going.
Yeah, it's okay. I kind of regretted going after I did it.
Would you like ever be like, because you cheered and I danced, like, and 8 counts, so they would operate on 8 counts, but like sometimes it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stop for 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but I think
1,
it was
2,
never like
3.
1, 2, 3, 4. It'd always be like in the middle.
Yeah, it'd be like 1,
like
2,
1,
3, 7, 8.
Yeah.
1, 2, 4, 5,
yes.
7, and you're just like.
Especially like during stunting, because you just did not have the breath to say words if you were going to keep it up.
But wouldn't you
like,
also
1,
just
2?
alternate? Wouldn't you guys go 1, 3, 5, 7?
Oh yeah, we did do that. But once, like, if we were doing, I think the only time we did that is if we were. Now that I'm thinking about it, every time that we learned them, we did 1, 3, 5, 7. But we also did it like really fast, like 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7. But once we like learned
like 1,
them,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. That's how you would count.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. But once we like learned them and we actually knew them, it would always be like random counts. And also like what we knew was happening in the music.
Honestly, I think we should go with 3, 2, 1 with Jayla and Max.
Okay.
Because it's like, you don't know what's going to happen after 3, 2, 1, but you know we're going to be
Something's going to happen, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
This is so fun.
All right. So let's do a 3, 2, 1 and stop the recording.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh my god, my phone's about to die too, so
Ready?
good.
3,
3, 2, 1.